Good morning, my dear students. Today we will start chapter 2, Formulas and Functions. You know that formulas and functions are performed in MS Excel. You have learned basic in the previous class, so we will start from the formulas in this chapter. Formulas in Excel. Formulas are user-defined instructions to perform calculations like addition, subtraction, division and multiplication, etc. Student user-defined instructions means user is a person who works on computer. So that user can define formula according to his requirements. A formula establishes a relation between two or more cells. It is an expression that can include cell addresses, numbers, arithmetic operators, and parentheses. You know, arithmetic operators are symbols, that is plus, minus, asterisk, dollar, hash, etc. And parentheses are brackets. A formula must begin with an equal to symbol. It may contain a few or all of the below mentioned elements. First is references, a cell or a range of cells that you want to include in your calculation. We can also call address operators, symbols plus, minus, asterisk, percentage, dollar, hash, etc. that specify the operation to be performed. For example, if I say A plus B, then plus is the operator and A and B are operands. Constants, numbers or text value that do not change. For example, if we write a equation that is a plus 5 equals to 10, in this equation 5 and 10 are constant whose value cannot be changed. Functions, predefined formulas in Excel. Students, when you open MS Excel, on the formula tab you see a function library. In this library there are predefined formulas and these predefined formulas are called functions. Next is Excel sheet. In this picture you can see that when you open MS Excel you will find a sheet like this. In this sheet you can see alphabets A, B, C, D. These alphabets are column name 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and so on. These numbers are row number. F6. F6 is a cell address. Cell address is a combination of column name and row number. Using formula on text. Students, you can also perform addition on text similar to numbers. So we can also perform addition on character and string data type. Student, character are the single alphabet that is A, B, C, D, etc. And string data type is a collection of characters that Seema is a good girl. It is a string data type. Except for addition, other operations like subtraction, multiplication, division, etc. are not allowed on the string data type. It means that you can perform only addition on the string data type. The ampersand symbol, that is AND, is used to perform addition. Addition of two or more text values is called concatenation. It means when we combine two text values or more, then it becomes a concatenation. Let us understand this with the help of an example. Enter any string type value in cell A1 and B1. Say well in A1 and come in B1. As you can see in the picture, A1 is A is the column name and 1 is the row number. Then both becomes a cell. So we type well in A1 cell and come in B1 cell. After that enter the formula. So what formula will we enter in the cell C1? Equals A1 and B1. And after that press the enter key. So it will display welcome in cell C1. So it is the concatenation of text. Next is cell range. A range is a group of contiguous cells which form the shape of a rectangle. It can be group of 2 cells or as big as entire worksheet. For example, C1 to C10 indicates a range starting from cell C1 and ending with C10. Cell reference and its types. The cell address that we use in the formula is known as the cell reference. For example, A1 is a cell address where A denotes the column name and 1 denotes the row number. There are 3 types of cell references. First is relative reference. When you create a formula, reference to a cell means address of a cell or ranges are usually based on the position relative to the cell. When you move or copy the formula to other cells, the reference to the cell automatically gets changed. For example, the formula in cell A3 is equals A1 plus A2. When you copy the formula from A3 to B3 cell, Excel automatically changes the references to match the location of cells, that is B1 in place of A1 and B2 in place of A2. Second is absolute reference. Absolute reference is used when we do not want to change the address of the cell while copying the formula in another cell. To use absolute reference in a cell, you need to add $sign before the column and row number. For example, $A $1 plus $A $2. Mixed reference. It is a combination of relative and absolute reference. In this type reference, either row or column has to remain fixed. Example, $A1 plus $A2 is an example of mixed reference. In this example, you can see that 1, this is row, is fixed and A, that is column, is fixed. Functions. Functions are predefined formulas in Excel to perform both simple and complex calculations. Functions save time and eliminate the chance to write wrong formulas. They accept arguments and return values. Arguments are the input values to function upon which calculations are performed to find out the result. These values can be number, text, etc. and are enclosed with parentheses. Functions begin with equal to sign. Syntax: equal to function name, open parenthesis, argument 1, argument 2, so on, and closed parenthesis. For example, equal to sum, open parenthesis, A1 is argument 1 and up to A5 and then closed parenthesis. There are some common functions. First is sum. The sum function returns the total of the range values. Average. The average function returns the average of range values. Max. It is used to find the largest value in the given range. Today it is used to display the current date. Now function library. There are many functions defined in Excel and it beyond the capacity of a person to remember the name of each one of them. To overcome it, Excel has clubbed all the functions in the function library group of formulas tab. Here the functions are categorized by their functionality like math and trigonometry, text, date and time, etc. As you can see in the picture, when you click on the formulas tab in MS Excel, the formulas tab will open and you can see that there is a function library group, and in this group you find many functions and these functions are categorized according to their functionality. That is, in text you find all the text related formulas. In date and time group you find all the formulas that are related to date and time. Managing worksheet. You can manage your worksheet as you like. First, renaming a worksheet. By default, Excel displays 3 sheets in a worksheet named as Sheet 1, Sheet 2 and Sheet 3. But we can add as many sheets as we require and assign any name to them. It means at the place of sheet 1 or sheet 2 and sheet 3, you can add your name. Deleting a worksheet. You can delete a worksheet if it is of no use to you. Managing colors of a sheet tab. You can also change the color of your sheet tab. How can you change the color of sheet tab? Right click on the sheet tab and select the tab color option from the shortcut menu. Select any color of your choice. Now, as you can see in the picture, when you right click on the sheet tab, there is a shortcut menu. If you wanted to change the color of your tab, then click on the tab color option. There will be a list of color and you can select any color of your choice. In the same way, you can delete any sheet that is of no use to you by clicking on the delete option. And similarly, you can change the name of your sheet by clicking on the rename option.